President Trump's tariffs, a move he claims will protect America, may actually be one of the most damaging economic mistakes in modern history. He argues that these reciprocal tariffs are necessary because America imports more than it exports, especially from countries like China and Vietnam. But the logic behind them is deeply flawed. His team uses a crude formula. Take the trade deficit with a country, divide it by that country's exports to the U.S., then have the result to set a tariff rate. Simple? Maybe. Accurate? Not at all. Take the European Union. In 2024, the U.S. had a $236 billion goods deficit with the EU and imported $606 billion worth of goods. Trump's math slaps on a 20% tariff. But this tells us nothing about real trade barriers. Brazil, which is far more protectionist, faces only a 10% tariff under the same logic, while the EU gets penalized more. The formula is inconsistent and misleading. Now consider Botswana, a small economy hit with a 37% tariff because the U.S. buys more from it than it sells. Mostly diamonds, something the U.S. hardly produces. Should trade be balanced with a country you get raw resources from? That's like buying a ring from a jeweler and demanding they buy something from you in return. It just doesn't make sense. The real cost of these tariffs is steep. Higher prices on everyday goods, rising inflation, reduced productivity, and fewer choices for consumers. Over time, the U.S. will be forced to reproduce things it once imported efficiently, hurting competitiveness and lowering real incomes. Trump may think he's exposing a global scam, that America's being cheated, but the truth is the U.S. is the world's strongest and most advanced economy. It's not a victim. These tariffs aren't saving America. They're punishing it. If you found this eye-opening and believe the truth should cut through the noise, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the facts matter.